I'm Stephen Duhart, and I'm a St. Louis replant.
I'm Sarah Garlick, and I'm a St. Louis transplant.
I'm Aaron Teitelbaum, and I'm a St. Louis replant.
Hi, my name is Matt, and I'm a St. Louis transplant.
I love St. Louis. The people are great.
People underestimate the value of living in a city where everybody is really friendly.
It's a nice place to be. People are very friendly.
I think the quality in St. Louis, that of the designers, the craftsmen, the artists, is second to none.
Having institutions like Washington University, St. Louis University, world-class businesses like Monsanto, you get a very diverse group of people living here.
People underestimate the value of living in a city where everyone else will care about you just because you're a person, just because you're an individual, just because you're one of their neighbors. And that's what St. Louis is to me.
The craftspeople, the material, the creation of it in your city, you're supporting people, and essentially they're supporting your life.
My name's Mari Slater. I'm a St. Louis transplant from Denver, Colorado, and I came here for work.
This city is kind of like the land of the city of the independent business owner. There's so many small businesses in this city.
We really enjoy that entrepreneurial spirit, and we really enjoy being around those kind of people that are looking to create and do something new, not afraid to take some risks.
Professionally, I've had just a great experience out here. The legal community here is both sophisticated, but also friendly and open and welcoming in a way that I don't think you would find in a big East Coast city or a big West Coast city.
It was the ideal environment to start Goebel & Company Furniture because of the raw materials that are abundant throughout the region.
The cost is probably on a 1-to-5 ratio. To do this in St. Louis would be a 2, where in Santa Monica it would be a 7.
I just felt like I wasn't trying to be too young, too old, too high of a price, too low a price, and there's a lot of stores around here that are really great, but they have their own niche, and I felt like I was able to slide in and bring something a little bit different.
One of my closest friends, Jeff Orban, who's also my business partner, had called me one night late, left me a late night message and said, "You have got to get back here and open a restaurant with me." Actually, he said, "You got to get back here and open a restaurant." And he said, "It is now St. Louis's time."
My favorite thing about St. Louis is it may not be New York, but you can always find your neighborhood and your niche. And close-knit communities and neighborhoods is the best thing, I believe, about St. Louis. So my best friends live within 2 blocks from me and some of the best bars and restaurants.
There are so many places that are just wonderful.
It's part of having a dynamic neighborhood is having a nice mix of small businesses, restaurants, so you build that sense of community.
There's a huge sense of community in St. Louis, which is one of the main things that brought us back here. People who are from St. Louis love St. Louis.
It's that type of place. It's just a very cohesive community, very tight community.
Right, and there's ways to get plugged into our community very quickly.
Hi, my name is Benjamin Nesbitt. I'm a St. Louis transplant from the great state of Maryland, and I love the beer.
You think St. Louis, you think Anheuser-Busch. And I was expecting a lot of Budweiser and Bud Light. I was moving from Boston, where you have a great craft beer community, and beer in New England is just awesome. And I moved out here and realized that St. Louis is actually the beer capital of America, and you've got Schlafly's and Six Row and Urban Chestnut, and any number of other local breweries that just put out an incredible product.
Our weather is nice. You can do things here literally year-round. We have very little snow. We have absolutely beautiful springs and falls.
Another thing that I love about the city is I met my wife here, and so we're married and we live here in St. Louis and Chesterfield, and we have 2 kids, and so we're a St. Louis family too now.
Raising a family in St. Louis is a heck of a lot easier than raising one on the Upper West Side of Manhattan.
High quality and wonderful schools in the St. Louis area. I mean, bar none. I mean, equal to any place I have ever been.
Child-friendly, family-friendly, restaurants and parks.
Free things to do with our kids and our family. We're at the zoo, once every other week.
Traffic commute, ease of getting around are really important.
We had an interstate system that was built to accommodate upwards of 7 million people, and as you know, St. Louis Metro has about 3 million people. So we found getting around is very easy. You've never driven in traffic till you've driven in Seattle or Austin, Texas, or Dallas or Houston.
St. Louis is a place where it's a place of bearings. It's a place of lubrication for bearings so the wheel can turn. Now the wheel may turn and take you to California or take you to the East Coast, But for some reason, however the wheels turn, you always come back to the Midwest, you always come back home.
St. Louis, really is, I wouldn't even say a second home, but really feels like home. Even though I've been here for, let's call it 6 months. I never expected that when I moved here, and it's just been a great ride so far, and we'll see where it takes me.
I couldn't see myself living anywhere else.
This is a heck of a town, and where we rank on quality of life indicators will absolutely blow you away.
My name is Demi McMillan, and I am a St. Louis transplant.
Hi, my name is Heather, and I moved here to be closer to my son.
My name is Gina Colombini.
Hi, my name is Carol Manning. I'm from Jackson, Mississippi.
Hi, my name is Landon Beck. I am from Wisconsin.
I grew up in Kansas City.
Hi, my name is Leah Chandler. I am a St. Louis transplant from Indianapolis.
I was living in Santa Monica, California.
Moved to St. Louis about a year ago from Indianapolis.
I am Maria Chiriboga from Quito, Ecuador, and I am St. Louis transplant.
I'm a St. Louis transplant.
I'm a St. Louis transplant.
And I'm a St. Louis transplant.
Neil Kulkarni, I'm a St. Louis replant.
I'm Will Scharf, and I'm a St. Louis transplant.
I'm Charles Schmitz.
I'm Martin Goebel.
I'm Jeff Jensen, and I'm a St. Louis transplant.